Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's Trading Floor. It is April 23rd. We do have the markets down. The grain markets are a little lower today. So some follow-through selling from yesterday. Corn down about 3 cents right now. You've got May beans that are higher, but the July on back are lower. May beans up just a couple cents, but July down a couple. The big thing here as far as that May contract and beans, we do have tight stocks. We've known that. We've got the cash market that is still extremely strong for beans. We've had palm oil in the Asian markets has been higher. We've had strong cash markets here. That's going to probably keep more of a firmer tone on just specifically the May contract. So careful there. We could see these other contracts kind of break away, and we're seeing a little bit of that here today. But the wheat market down a little today as well, down about 6.5. We've got some good rains that are coming through, that are planned to come through the most of these winter wheat areas that need some help. We've had some rain, but right now it almost seems like rain is being looked at as a negative thing. Whereas before we had a lot of rain here in northern Illinois. We've got a lot of our rivers expanding, a lot of flooding around us, but that's all going to go away as far as what the markets are now looking at. We're going to have warmer temperatures coming in. We've got less rain now in the forecast. We've got a little storm system moving through this morning. But other than that, behind this, it looks like we could open up for more favorable weather here for the next few weeks. So looks like the worst is behind us so far. Now we've got warmer temperatures moving in. That's still this negative attitude that we're dealing with at this point. That's what we're going to see these markets start to trade again. So keep an eye on all that. But some of the outside markets not really doing a lot to help or become more favorable for corn. You got the dollar up 27 cents, crude oil down 85. You do have the stock market 70 cents higher. S&P is up about 7 points. So finding a little bounce there as far as the financials. We did have corn planting come out yesterday at 4%. So continues to be a very slow pace. 1993, you guys are going to hear that quite a bit, but that's the last time that we were at as slow of a pace as we are today. And that's the record pace there, or ties the record as far as in 93. Next week, we're typically right around that 14%. I don't know if we're going to get to that yet, with the rain that's moving through. But we're going to, and what we should do is continue to see this pace, probably slower than what we have. So that's going to be, and may put a little support under the market till we get everything in. But as of right now, the market's reacting more negative to this weather that is warming up and put some rain in the forecast to recharge the soil. So we're not really focused on the late planting here today. As far as the metal markets, we started off last week very sharply lower. We had a nice little rebound yesterday. Gold given back about $3 of that. Silver down about 44 cents. So silver's breaking more, and that's it will keep kind of a weaker tone. They're now in a bear market, so keep an eye on the metals that had more of a commodity-wide sell-off here as we've seen that pull back last week. As far as livestock, we had cattle on feed report out last week. We also had cold storage come out yesterday afternoon. So cold storage there for cattle, we did increase about 23 million pounds in storage. The normal for this time of year is actually finding a decrease of about 4 million pounds. So this is the largest March that we've seen on record. That should be a little bit negative. We do have cattle right now, though, up about 10 cents. Box beef came in yesterday. Choice up 68. Select up 4 cents. But we have kind of pulled back quite a bit. The question that we need to ask ourselves is, how is cash market going to trade this week? Are we going to see stronger cash markets? Are we going to see weaker markets? Where are we going to be at? We saw a little recovery last week as far as cash. Can we see higher cash trade this week? If so, futures are going to react to it. That's what the guys are watching right now. That's what you need to pay attention to this week. As far as hogs, up about 30 cents today. That's with an increase of about 15 million pounds in storage. So typically we're usually unchanged. We don't see an increase for this time of year. This usually would be bearish, but once again, we've played a lot into this market. I think a lot of guys were expecting to see some bigger numbers on this report, and that's what they got. So we may have already played this in, but the big thing to watch there as well, we've got the seasonal patterns that we typically do rally going into summer. We also get the cash market tends to firm up as well, so we're going to be watching that. But the big thing here, I guess, is you look at the cold storage report, guys I think it's probably in line of what guys had expected for this time of year. Bird flu is still an issue in China, something to consider there. As long as that sticks around, that will be a little bit weaker. But that talk is starting to slow down. Last week it was a little bit bigger story. You're not hearing it as much this week. So maybe we can see these hogs try to firm up a little bit as well. So give us a call if you guys have any questions. I got a lot going on here today. The markets are working a little bit lower. We'll see if that continues here throughout the day. But give us a call if you have questions. You can reach us here at 800-262-7538 or check us out right on the web at allendale-inc.com. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll talk to you later on.